Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition on Nintendo Switch. Gotta level up.
Way ahead of you,
Gentlemen,
boss.
gentlewomen, may I introduce myself? I am Eldoth Kron.
Sorry if I seem out of breath, but I had to retreat from a battle. I was ambushed by a dozen gnolls farther back on the trail. I handily dispatched them, but thought better of fighting their half-dozen ogre friends. I think I've evaded them for now. Would any of you care for a drink of some fine Salgontian brandy? Likely story, we defeated 50 Tarks a day ago. Bugger off. Sure, get us some booze. I hope you're enjoying your liquor. It is some of the best you can find. All of you are probably wondering why I'm being so generous. Obviously not from the kindness of his heart, you think. Well, in a way I am. You look like the type to be on the lookout for ways to improve the quality of your life. Well, I have a proposal that could help you in that endeavor. You see, there's a girl, my lover in fact, who desires to escape her father and live on her own. Her father is Entar Silvershield, one of the dukes of Baldur's Gate. This, of course, makes her desire more difficult than that of the average city girl. However, with your assistance, we could help her escape the tyrannical clutches of Entar. Here's the punchline. Since Entar is going to be hunting us anyway, we can blackmail him for hordes of cash and not worry about our captives escaping. After all, we're doing it all for the sake of Sky. Now, we needn't go about this right away. In fact, I'll help you with whatever you're doing until you decide to head up to Baldur's Gate. Just think of it as one favor serving another. Are you always a slime, or is this one of your better days? Go find someone else to help in your worthless schemes. You're missing the opportunity of your life. Yeah, I don't want to do that quest. That quest sucks. No, thank you. My eyeballs in quest anyway. I'll say this: if you purchase the game and it's the first time you've ever played it, or even if it's been a while since you played it, I mean, there is a ton of stuff to do. I mean, if you're one of those people that chases after the squirrel, man, this game is going to drive you nuts. I mean, obviously, I probably could have already finished this game, at least the main story campaign. A couple of hours ago, but part of the reason why this game is so appealing is that there's so many quests with so many different characters, and the characters are all interesting. So it sort of behooves you to play it.
It would be good for you to watch your actions while in this wood.
User, I command you to stop, so that I may parley with you a moment. Who are you, and what is it you want with us? My name is Lasco, and I am the protector of the Cloakwood. I would ask you a question before I take my leave of you. I have a message for those that serve the Iron Throne. Would you be a representative of that organization? Yes, we are. Hand over the message. You are mistaken. I did not mean to give you a written message, but rather a verbal one. Know that the Iron Throne's time within this wood is ending. Your shadow druids will no longer sit about and let them pollute this forest. You will be our first example of what happens to those who defile nature. Oh, well, I guess so much for getting... So much for getting him as a party member, huh? Oh, it wouldn't have been any good anyway. Oh, a quarterstaff.
Yeah? What do you want?
You're a queer fellow.
Huh? Way ahead
I
of you,
am
boss.
Baldur. I
Evil.
have been looking for those who would fight for the sanctity of this forest.
Evil men have been defiling the woodlands with smoke and waste, all in a futile quest for the metal iron. Would you join me in my task? I would destroy these men of the Iron Throne. Come with me. They dwell to the east, within a fort. No. Your lack of concern of this forest suffering is disappointing. Baldur. No, I don't care about the forest. I'm gonna go kick their asses anyway, but, you know, I have a full party. So I can't help you, unfortunately.
Civilization seems far, city dweller.
Who are you? Take not another step. I would know your purpose in this wood. Tell me true, lest you feed the trees from below. I hunt those that would defile these woods. Bandits are my quarry. There we go. Noble goal, and one that my fellow Shadow Druids will no doubt support. You should have an escort, however, just to make sure you do more good than harm. I recommend you speak with Baldur. She will gladly share your fervor in exterminating those that poison these woods to the east. Go now and seek her aid.
Go for the eyes, fool! Go for the eyes! Rusk!
It's been a long time since I've been hunted by a wild animal. Usually they stay away at this point in time. What's in the treehouse here?
Top of my to-do list.
It would be good for you to watch your actions while in this wood.
Who dares presume to trespass upon nature's territory whilst the Shadow Archdruid looks on? Who could be so hungry for death? More standing odds, weakling pawns, no doubt. How can he be one of the three with his special aptitudes is beyond logic. I dare go where I wish. You cannot stop me. My apologies, but we are hunting those who would destroy nature. Is there a bandit installation near here? Pardon my ignorance. What is an archdruid? Yeah, here, how about the second one? You seek to destroy that which the heathens have built? Perhaps you warrant temporary passage then, though you shall still be under my scrutiny. You will find a human fort if you continue north and then go east. It is inhabited by defilers who call themselves the Iron Throne. It would be best if one of our own accompanied you to be sure your intent is true. Seek the one named Faldorn. She will join your cause. Her rage at those who defile this land can barely be contained, and will no doubt benefit your cause. Go now. Do not tarry in places you do not belong.
Top of my to-do list. Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Do I have to take her along? Damn. Really? How many people do they think that you have when you get to here? You're always going to come here with a full party.
Top of my to-do
Nature
list.
is all.
As you wish. Alright, well, I guess your ass is getting removed.
I am one with nature.
Very well. Do not forget that what I have taught you, friends. Walk with rage against all those who threaten the Greek mother.
You want something? Nature is all.
Camaraderie,
Jean-Claude?
and steel on steel. The stuff of legend, right, Boo?
Laconia, you have been very kind to me in this strange and lighted world. Perhaps you are right, though. The drow were meant to be a race apart. Take care of yourselves, all right? I'll be back for you, don't worry. It's just temporary. I have to bring this crazy girl with me. Let's see. Clubs. Darts. Let's see, do I have any spare equipment? I'm sure I do.
This group shows promise exceptional.
Don't mess with nature, or it'll mess with you.
Baldur travels with you, and so you shall live to see the glory of tomorrow's sunrise. If she can stand your presence, then so shall I. Perhaps you even share her shadow druid temperament. If so, you will want to know this. There is a fool in a cave to the northeast that dares to enslave the animals of this wood for his petty tasks. I shall give Baldur the honor of feeding him to his own captives. Yeah, your assholes are all over these woods. Cannot avoid you.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Move along, friends. Nothing to see here. Just a humble woodsman doing a little spelunking. This is not a place to meet a woodsman. Are you not afraid of those baby wyverns behind you? Have you seen any bandits otherwise untrustworthy people around? What are you doing here? Tell me now before I kill you. Odd place for a woodsman. You just don't know the subtleties of wood and wood-related activities. These creatures are docile and it is worth the risk. Even the darkest of caves can be a rewarding experience for the woodsman that knows how to handle himself. Why, subterranean trees can't yield the best material for carving, ornamental things. I think you're lying to me. Give me a reason why I shouldn't kill you. I see that you have no use for beating around the bush. Well, so be it. I cast aside my master woodsman facade. You haven't interrupted my little wyvern training session and likely set my schedule back by days. I have worked long and hard to gain their trust, but if they are to be ready for duty at the mine, I shall have to placate those beasts with meat. Fight, for you shall die if you lose. Oh, splint mail? How much money on you? Nothing in your storage.
for the eyes,
Flaming!
Boo! Go for the
Possibly
eyes!
frosty. Death!
You got this coming!
Go
My
for the
blade
eyes,
will
Boo!
cut you down to size.
Way ahead of you, boss.
That's all that's here.
This group shows promise exceptional.
Yeah, I'll get right on that. Way ahead of you, boss. Way ahead of you, boss. Way ahead of you, boss.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
Eat flaming! Possibly frosty. Death!
Way ahead of you, boss. Way ahead of you, boss.
My blade will cut you down to size.
All right. I always am.
My blade will cut you down to size.
What you got for me this time?
Let's see. Shouting no grease? Guess not.
Yeah? What do you want?
I hear it's the word.
Way ahead of you, boss.
My blade will cut you down to size. My blade will cut you down to size.
Ooh, Wyvern City.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Oh, eating all sorts of stuff in here, huh?
Good on you if you saved the day.
This is a one.
Huh?
I am one with nature.
What you got for me this time? Way ahead of you, boss.
Good on you if you saved the day.
Eat flaming! Or, possibly frosty. Death!
You got
Flaming!
this coming!
Or, possibly frosty. Death!
Wow, is there really nothing else here?
Top of my to-do list.
I must find a way to stop, or at least temporarily disable, the mining operation here in Cloakwood. Okay. Well, finally at the mine. Man, Cloakwood is huge. It took forever to get through that. I should probably rest. I'm traveling for a while. Had to rest all morning, jerks. Much better.
All right. I always am.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Stop where you are and state your names. I am Big Deacon. This is my party of fellow adventurers. What is your purpose here? We have heard rumors of wyverns hereabout. Wyverns? Yes, with risen fangs and enough poison in its tail to kill a horse 10 times over. There's no reason to worry. They're quite territorial, and if you haven't encountered them yet, you probably are quite safe. Indeed. Well, I assure you there are none this way then, for we have been encamped here for some time.
Way ahead of you, boss.
Okay, they are enemies. Some sort of fortress there.
possibly
My
Frosty.
blade will cut you down to size.
It's like I already had like 20 bucks on them. Bridge over there too, okay. Alright, why don't we stop it there? This is audap. You've been watching Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition number 1 on Nintendo Switch. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.